Seems you got a lot of free time. You might want to pick up some hours at the country club.
Why?
You could use a job too.
Wait, what?
Drop to the pit. Move on, because I definitely have. Somehow I'm still wrong. Because none of it feels real.
I'd hide forever, Phil. This is just how it ends.
Hi guys, welcome back to Patten Time. Lee and myself are here again to review Bel-Air's season 3, episode 2. Hopefully you've seen our first review of the first episode. We felt it started, a bit weak, but yeah, it seems to have warmed up a little bit, and we just want to touch on the key points on this particular episode. Let's start with Carlton first, because I think Carlton's going to play a big role in this season.
I agree.
So with Carlton, excuse me for just looking and just making sure that we have
got some
our notes. So we mentioned in the first episode that Carlton and Will have to go into business together. So obviously they were brainstorming, etc., what they can do and so forth. And I think Viv explained to them that they needed to fund it, so they needed to go and find a job. Yeah, is that right? Yeah. So they got a job in like a golf club.
A golf club or something.
Yeah, some kind of a golf club.
And I think it's the banks. I think it's Phil. I think it's their place.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Well, yeah. So they're working there to fund their business. And did we actually understand the name of the business in this episode, or was it the last one?
It was this one.
It was this one. So possibly.
Yeah, I think it was this one.
Yeah, because obviously they were working and they had to do the merch.
Yes, because at the end of last one, that's what this episode was from. Because at the end of last one, they were just driving off to say,
that's right.
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, that's right.
This one, they start brainstorming ideas in this one.
Right, right. Mm-hmm. So obviously, what's it called again?
Blaccess.
So a spin on access.
With black, Blaccess. Yeah, because obviously, just going in detail with like why they wanted that name. They wanted to just create opportunities for people and to give back to like people in need specifically, and also with Jazz's place, which I think is called Charlie's Vinyls or something.
Yeah.
It basically, a lot of it is to give back to him, because as we probably will touch on, he's obviously struggling a lot with like his shop and stuff and money. So that was kind of like the history behind why they've called it Blaccess and what they actually want to do with it and where they want to go.
Because they wanted to help him out with his shop.
Exactly, and give back to him, make sure he's has the money to continue doing what he's doing. Because I think it was his uncle's shop. So he's going through a crisis. So that was the history behind the name.
Okay, so this episode with that particular part of the story, they're just working through the golf club, trying to get ideas and so forth, how to actually move it forward. And also I guess with the Viv and Phil storyline, Phil had a company function, which I don't know, it either came late notice or he needed a caterer. So he asked Viv, can you help? Because he asked Hilary already, said she's already booked up.
Yeah.
So Viv done her magic, etc. and so forth. And she was introduced to this guy, which obviously there's some kind of, I don't know if we can use the word sexual tension or whatever between the two. I mean, he's a lot younger, but nevertheless, there seems to be a shining. So his name's Shareef. Shareef. So we don't really know, but because of there's something in the background with Erica and Phil and how Viv feels, because it seems that Erica's avoiding Viv. Yeah. She's avoiding anytime she comes into the room, disappears, etc. So Viv now approaches Phil and says, "Well, what's going on? Why is she always avoiding me?" Yeah. And I says, "Don't read too much." Just trying to brush it off. Which is obviously
because he wants to keep his secret.
He wants to keep his secret. So I guess that tension is building up, and I think we will explain a little bit more in episode 3 because it kind of like kicked off. There's not really much else about the Viv and Phil storyline. I think in this one.
No, I don't feel, because it's when I was watching it was just like Viv shouldn't be entertaining Shareef at all. You're married. And it's like, he's obviously flirting with you. Yeah. He's obviously flirting with you. And even when, Hilary came to her and said, he was just flirting with you. You're too. He's gonna do one thing, whatever. But you're too friendly with this guy, knowing that you're married.
And that's why we're just thinking it's a bit strange why Viv is now, thinking about other things.
Yeah.
When they were perfectly fine together, and it's just
Weird.
come out. It seems to have come out of thin air. Really, we don't know where it's coming from, unless she suspects that Phil is up to stuff or something. And
so she will go and man.
I don't know. It's all weird, man. But we'll see. We'll see how that explores. Yeah. And also now, so Will's story with his so-called girlfriend, because it's not labelled.
Exactly. Yeah.
She didn't want it labelled. What's her name again?
Lisa.
Yeah. Lisa didn't want it labelled, so they're just kicking. Together.
Yeah.
But what's happened now is that Lisa's trying to focus on her swimming, so she's going to have to take a lot of time out.
Yeah.
And not only that, I think in the second episode, the ex-girlfriend appeared.
Yes, she come back.
What was her name?
Ash. No. We've got it here. Sorry, guys. Jackie.
Okay, so it's Jackie. So Jackie. she appears again. Because I think she was meeting with Viv. Viv leaves the room, and you can see. She was helping her out with some. So you can see some tension there. So obviously something's still up. So Viv got her a job at the golf club. So
where they're all working at now.
So all working at and trying to obviously promote Blackcess.
Yeah.
Obviously we can see that she still likes him, and So there's something that's going to really
a triangle,
kick off. A triangle, and I guess that will kick off later. In regards to Carlton, now Carlton has, because of the event that they had, that Phil had, he invited Amira, and obviously Viv and Amira had a little chat. Viv's not impressed. Because obviously, if you're recovering, you're not supposed to be getting into any kind of relationship. And two, when she found out that she's a re-offender, that made it even worse. So she kind of like warned her off, off him, and she took it. She took it.
She started avoiding him.
Avoiding him,
not
ghosting him, as they say. And obviously, something changed. Later on. So Carlton's obviously not happy, etc. and so forth. But also there was a heart-to-heart with Viv and Carlton, if I remember in this one, to say how she was more hurt with all the lies. Yes, he had an issue, but she's trying to overcome all the lies, the constant lying.
And then she starts talking about how she doesn't trust herself, which I didn't understand, because why are you making it about you? And I didn't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean?
So that's
whatever.
So. But that will work out. Because obviously she's mum, and she obviously cares for Carlton. There's only a couple of other things I think with Geoffrey and his son. Now obviously Geoffrey spending a lot more time with his son, and the reasoning behind it. Now I don't know if the reasoning came in this episode or not. I'm not sure, but
yes, so.
So Geoffrey's history was obviously quite serious, and he kind of like double-crossed, without going into too much, he double-crossed his so-called boss friend, and now they're after him. Gang-related stuff. So that's why he wants his son to be close to him.
Because they got spotted, right? When they were out eating, there was a picture. So they got spotted as well. So
So, but again, I'm not sure if we're starting to see some suspicion with
the son. I actually don't know his name. I can't remember his name. We'll put it on the screen.
Put it on the screen. There's some suspicion. He seems to be a bit dodgy. Something, we don't know if he's working. Did we actually hear the phone call that he had in this episode? So excuse me if we actually mixed up the episodes a little, but he had a phone call with somebody. We don't know who it was.
And Will overheard.
But it was quite cryptic.
Like Geoffrey doesn't know.
Geoffrey doesn't know. He's not gonna know. Don't worry about it. And Will overheard, and that's now Will has. Will to think
now tells Carlton
how to deal with that.
We should keep him close. So
that's gonna.
So we suspect that he's probably working with the so-called boss that Geoffrey was telling him about
to try and find him and to deal with.
That's what we think.
That's what we think.
Yeah.
But we'll see. And lastly, Hilary and Jazz. So obviously, again, this event. It seems that Jazz is there all the time, Hilary, da-da-da. So they come together in the sense of, da-da-da, what you doing, all of you're always
following me, you're always there, all that stuff.
So obviously now
Whatever.
he approaches her and they said, and then before you know it, they're lipsing up together.
Exactly. So stupid.
And then, what's that?
Yeah, I should go.
Yeah, I'm sorry, and all of that kind of thing. So obviously we know that they still like each other.
Just dumb.
Yeah, so it's
just so stupid. It's so stupid.
We could sort of come in.
It's just so dumb, man. She's literally engaged to Lamarcus, and then she goes and does that, and then she acts as if it was just him, not even her.
Yeah.
Like you literally, it takes two people, and she's getting at him. So, it was just so dumb.
It was silly. But I guess that is the synopsis of episode 2. I think. So obviously, everything starts to unfold a lot more with each character, but it looks like they're piecing up a storyline for literally everyone, and even they're trying to do a little bit of a story with the sister.
Oh yeah, Ashley.
Ashley, they're doing a little story with her because she seems to be, the odd one out, so to speak. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to make her shine a little bit as well. But apart from that was literally episode 2. What was it any better than the first episode?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, a little bit more.
In a way, yeah.
So it's given us a little bit more of where they're going with it, and I think that's the key.
Yeah.
But that's our review for episode 2. I hope you enjoyed it, and if there's any other points that we've missed or anything that you want to discuss, then please let us know in the comments. So we can actually, anything that you understand a little bit more about the episode that we've missed off, just let us know. Happy to have a conversation with you. And that's it. So please tune in again for other reviews. We're going to be doing episode 3 as well. And then it comes out every Thursday, I believe.
Yeah, every Thursday.
Every Thursday. So we'll do each one as it comes on. But it's only because they gave us 3 one time.
Yeah.
So we're going to be releasing these and then we'll do it once a week.
Yeah.
But thank you for joining with us again. If you're new, please like, comment and subscribe. And if you're returning, thanks again for spending time out with us. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for joining with us. Thanks for listening to this review. Patten time out.